Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of En-Syte. I'm your host, Steven, joined by one of my favorite people, Big Bro. What's good?
Man, what's going on, family? How you be, man?
Man, nothing much, man. Nothing much, man. Another nice warm day out here in the Midwestern area, continent of the United States of America.
Oh,
You know,
man, that's a beautiful thing.
it feels nice outside. It actually feels nice. So if you're outside, be safe and enjoy the weather. It's not too hot, but not too cold. Not too, feeling. So enjoy nice mellowed weather. It's really nice outside today.
Right, man. You better enjoy it because, man, the next couple of days supposed to be kind of chill, supposed to be kind of nice. And then it's going to get right back hot again. So, man, enjoy all that. Seriously. Seriously, enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it while it's here. Enjoy it while it's here. I don't want to hear no complaints about it being too hot. Because then y'all want to say motherfuckers who complain that it be too cold in the wintertime. I don't want to hear it.
Right.
I don't want to hear it. But hopefully Shay will be with us soon. We reached out to her. Hopefully she will be with us shortly. Right now, you got me and Dre right now. We'll give y'all the same heat that we're going to give y'all anyway. Don't matter what the case may be.
Oh, most definitely, man. Ain't nothing going to ever change with that.
Exactly. That's what I love about it. So much so. So the thing is particularly about today's show, before we really get into it, it's something that Dre actually want to talk on, and I'm pretty sure because Shay wanted to talk on it too. She said she really wanted to say some things about it. That's why I was really hoping that she would have been here early. I don't know if Dre, if you want to save it till the end of the show, since Shay not here right now, because she said she wants to touch on it as well.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, actually, like you said, what up, everybody? I would like to do it when Shay is here because I like to have a lady's point of view on this as well.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I'm just saying, I'm just ready just to get this whole thing started, man. Let's get it cracking, man. Really, I do.
Okay, well, without further ado, let's start this episode off right. Let's start this episode good. Let's start it going. Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about right now, because the thing is, we all know that relationships have its ups, has its downs. What's up, Tiffany? How you doing, sweetie? Relationships have its ups, its downs, its ins and its outs and everything like that. But some people be so blinded at the fact of some things that they don't spot these 5 easy clues that the relationship is falling apart.
Ooh. 5 easy clues, bro?
5 easy clues that the relationship is falling apart. And the reason why we said they're easy clues because they are so obvious. But when you're so into somebody, you're not going to really be paying attention to these things because you're fixated on that person.
What else, sir?
You're so fixated on that person, you're not really fully paying attention to these easy clues. So what we're going to give you today are these 5 clues that shows that are shows of signs that a relationship is falling apart. Not a relationship is over. Let's get this straight. It's not over with, but it's falling apart to the point that it could be over somewhere down the line. So that's what we're going to give y'all right now. So I hope y'all have your pens and your notepads and everything like that. You might want to take some notes on this one. I'm just going to say this right now. Because, hey, you don't know. This might be happening in your relationship. You don't know. You do not know.
A lot of times, we always talk about red flags, but we don't see the flags when things are actually going wrong in our relationship a lot of times. Mm-hmm. We're so caught up in the hustle and bustle, but not even just the hustle and bustle. We're so caught up in ourselves a little bit at times. We get a little selfish.
Yeah.
We really do get selfish in a relationship. We get a little selfish. And when we're selfish, you don't see some of the warning signs and some of the things that's going on until it's a little bit too late.
True. But I mean, in terms of this particularly, I'm not going to, you can call these red flags, but people only pay attention to red flags in the beginning stages of dating or in a relationship. That's when they really focus on these red flags. But once you are in a relationship, if you have established yourself with a person to the point that y'all are growing together and the whole getting to know each other phase has passed, the red flags aren't really there anymore. You're not really paying too much attention to them because you are in this area of comfortability with the individual. So I say these particular clues are not as visible as they would be for somebody on the outside looking in. That's just my thought about it.
When we speak on these clues, I use the word red flags, but
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying is that you're not cognizant on what because you're so enthralled in yourself, or you might be totally enthralled in a relationship that you're missing a couple of things inside that person. Maybe the communication ain't right. Some maybe the sexual aspect isn't right. So some of the times you're not actually you're not really paying attention to what it is,
True.
and it happens. A lot of times, we get comfortable. We think that the young lady's going to be there forever, and so hey, I got what I want. This is what I really want, and you stop working.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually that's actually something you should never do. When you're actually working towards dating somebody and you're working towards getting a relationship with somebody, you actually have to continue to keep that work up because that's the only way to keep things going. Because you have to think about it. You did everything that you need to do for a job interview. You had your resume, you was ready to go, you showed up, you was there on time, and everything like that. You were punctual, you worked hard. But once your work ethic starts to drop, people are going your job is going to notice that and wonder like, why the fuck did we hire you?
Hmm.
And then eventually over the course of time, if it falls below a certain point of expectations that you came in with, they are going to fire you. That's the same concept when dating someone to go into a relationship with them. You have to still give that same work, that same effort that you put in to actually get to know them, to actually date them, and continue to do that as such in order to keep the relationship thriving. Of course, it comes both ways. That person still has to do the same thing for you, but do not slack off on your work. Continue to know this person, continue to understand this person, continue to know what this person is feeling when they're feeling it, you know.
Most stuff, most stuff. So we
But
got 5 easy clues to help you on this right about now,
mm-hmm.
and we're gonna discuss all 5 of the clues on what it is. So, Steven,
Yes
what's
sir.
clue number one? Oh, what's up, Casey? How you doing, Casey? What's
What's
up,
up,
sis?
Casey? How
How
you
y'all
doing, sweetie?
be, man?
So clue number one of amongst the 5 easy clues for a relationship is falling apart is lack of affection physically. Lack of physical affection. Lord.
A, lo- a lot of times, man, when you say lack of affection physically, the first thing you actually think about is
And it did this whole gray screen freeze thing. I'm back now. Yeah, the connection is unstable. Please wait while we're trying to reconnect. I don't know if it's reconnecting, but the video is back and the
okay.
time is
Hey,
still
if you
going. So go
guys
ahead.
can hear us, just say yo, give us a say yeah or something out there, and let us know if you guys can hear us
Okay,
right
no,
about
yeah,
now.
we fully back. We fully back now. Everything is registering
Okay.
again.
Cool, cool. So, like I was saying, is when you start talking about affection, physically, first thing people talk about, well, it's the lack of sex. We're not having sex. We're not doing this.
Hmm.
But the one thing you got to fail to realize is it's other things about sex. It's other things not about the sexual aspect. It's the hey, give the hug, the kiss, the hug here, the kiss there, or when you used to me and my fiance got a saying. We hold hands, or we go together. We hold hands.
Uh huh.
It's like little certain things that you do early on in the relationship that those things change. When those things start to change, that level of comfortability and also the intimacy is gone. And people want to mistake intimacy with sex, but it's not. But the intimacy is when you're building with that person and you knowing that person, the ins and outs. So you're missing a lot of the hug and the kissing. And then also when you're in the bedroom, maybe he ain't cuddling like what he used to. Maybe she don't want to be cuddled anymore.
True.
You get in the bed, she's on one side of the bed, you on the other side of the bed, and it's like 5 other people can get inside of a twin bed, and y'all in the twin bed. I'm just saying using an example, but I'm just saying it's y'all so far from each other, and then the sex just completely it's like non-existent. And if you do have it, there's no emotion behind it. It's like you get a nut, I get a nut. Hey, good night, and keep on
Hmm.
moving.
It's kind of funny how you bring up the whole bed thing, since that is basically the thumbnail of, of this episode. One person sleeping on one side. Just for y'all who didn't see it, sleeping on one side, the other one sleeping on the other side, turned away from each other. That's the thumbnail for it right now. What he just talked about. So basically, yeah, that's what that is right there at that moment. So that's actually kind of funny that you bring that up in that sense. But yeah, intimacy is more than just sex and everything like that, of course. But when you notice that starts to diminish, you think that it's because of certain things in life has happened. Certain things in life have changed, which of course happens. Work habits have changed. You may have a kid or two now, or whatever the case may be. So certain things can change the original way that y'all had y'all physical intimacy. But when it's severely lacked and you actually have time to actually have this physical intimacy, then that's when you got to realize that, it's like right now, it's like, yeah, makes you kind of wonder, like, why, like, what's happening? Like, this is our first time alone together in like 3 months, and we're not really doing anything.
Right.
That kind of springs something in your mind, like you're thinking, like, okay, maybe they're tired from work. You're not going to see it as if this person's lack of physical affection is due to being tired. They may be actually getting it from someplace else. You never know. Not saying that the person's cheating, but other aspects. So lack of physical affection, that is probably one of the most dead on signs that a relationship is falling apart. Like, everything has dropped, everything has gone away, especially when you know that this person's physical habits are like almost like clockwork.
Man, trust me, man. That's just like you got someone that love to touch, the touching, the feeling, and also inside the bed. It's like remember like a couple of months ago we had an episode about how many times per week, or maybe we was in a chat
Oh
one day,
yeah.
and it was like and when it goes start dwindling, like you might have it set like once every 2 weeks or once every 3 to 4 weeks, whatever.
Hmm.
Something ain't right. Something is missing inside that relationship,
Yes.
and it's like, how do you reconnect to get that back? And that's the biggest thing. Sometimes you just want to find out, how do you reconnect to get that spark back. I'm not going to say the romance, but get the spark back between you and your lady, or you and your lover, rather say.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm.
it's hey Tiffany, hey Kesa, two other people out there. Howdy neighbor, howdy.
So I do appreciate y'all tuning in. I do
Most definitely,
appreciate y'all
we
tuning in. We
appreciate
always
you.
appreciate y'all tuning in. Feel free to say hi. Let us know how you're doing, and everything like that, and let us know what you think so far of our first clue of a relationship is falling apart.
So,
So
ladies, Kesa, Tiff, you guys got anything to say about the first clue?
I say the first clue is bullshit, man. Like, yeah, hey, don't you try and tell me that I can't touch you and
Right.
we can't have no physical time. We can't have no loneliness together time. Uh,
You used to tongue her down. Now it's like, you
yeah.
don't even get the kiss. You feel like this. You get the one of those when it's barely even getting on the lips. Man, come on now. I'm
Hmm.
just being honest, man. Come
Like
on.
you used to hold her at night. Now all of a sudden, now she moved all the way over to the edge of the bed and stuff like that. Like what? Like, damn.
Or you got that friend hug and you hug it all the way like this.
Mhm.
Come on now.
Oh, Casey says she cook and catch me up. Sorry. Okay, so basically, we're talking about the five easy clues for relationship is falling apart. So right now, we're talking about a lack of physical affection. Right now. So let me
Yeah.
know what you think about that. But yeah, the thing is, like, you have this physical, like, y'all both normally like sleep all close together, middle of the bed style and everything like that. Your arm draped over her and everything like that, and you just sleeping comfortably and shit. And all of a sudden, the next thing you know, y'all got this big ass gap in the middle of the fucking bed. Like, it's a
Well,
big gap.
fam. I got to interject on that. I got a question for
Uh huh.
you. You just said, y'all sleeping all close, we spooning, and you got your arm all on her, right?
Yeah.
And you sleeping comfortably.
Yeah.
Bruh, are we sleeping comfortably?
As
All right,
long
go
as
ahead. I'm
long as
sleeping
your
comfortably.
arm ain't underneath her head, As long as that the arm that's not draped over her, if it's not underneath her head or arm or something like that, where that shit fall asleep to the point that you just feel nothing but tingly all in your hand that morning. Because that be some bullshit. You wake up your arm dead sleep and you try and pick it up, but you can't.
Man, your shoulder be all sore and shit for 3 weeks.
I'm like, shoot,
like
she slept comfortable.
Rotator.
Like she slept comfortable as all hell. You wake up, you felt like you just ran a whole track meet, played some baseball, football, basketball, and everything else in between. Because your whole arm is just jacked.
Man, come on, that. Oh man.
Okay, Kaysa said
comes after the first bit. She says, I think you guys were always touchy-feely, and then that stops. Something's going on wrong. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey, Tammy, how you doing, Tam?
Hey, Tammy.
And also, Casey said, y'all just give up the arm and shut up.
See, that's the bullshit right there. We got to just up and just sacrifice our arm to the. We got to sacrifice our arm to y'all. We got to be y'all extra pillow. We already have like 3 pillows underneath y'all head. Like, and I gotta sacrifice my arm. The lack of blood flow going to my arm. I could wake up, that mother be purple and blue and ready to just fall off. But y'all slept comfortably. Ain't that some shit?
Tammy said she actually hate when her guy puts his arm under her head. I have to tell him move it because he tried to put it under me. I like that. Tammy, you good with me, man. I'm saying. Because boy, your arm be messed up.
Save an arm, save a life.
There you go, man. In case of absolutely, you can wake it up in the morning.
Sometimes it don't wake up all the way. That mother be all dead and stuff like that. You try to pick it up, it don't want to move and everything like that. Like everything from like the shoulder down just numb.
Fam, man, right about now, man. Like I need rotator cuff surgery, bro. I'm sick. Man. I'm sick. I'll be at work trying to do something. I mean, trying to lift my left arm up just to do some things, man. It's rough out there for people, man.
You be having like residual injuries and shit like that. Like, man, what happened, man? What sport did you play? No, my girl just slept on my arm every night for the past 5 years.
Man, and that's just how it feels right now. Fam. We understand, man. We understand. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes.
I'm like, man, just like the whole arm. Just the whole arm. Just like, yeah, just nice and sleep.
So what's up, fam? What's clue number 2, man?
Clue number 2 as a sign that a relationship is falling apart is work is better than going home.
Man. And I'm not going to even say that they even working overtime. They will get up just to go to work early. And then you sitting there working, it's time to go home. You're like, damn, the day over, I got to go home.
Mm-hmm. But you're trying to stay your butt at work as long as you possibly can.
Right.
Like you don't want to go home.
The thing is that you don't want to do no damn work.
Mm-hmm.
You tired of work, but it gives you a break from the BS that you dealing with at home. Gives you a break to dealing with the arguing, the arguing, the fussing, the looks like, oh, there he go. Mm-hmm. And you like, there she go.
Yeah. Because the thing is like
cooking your own food because you think it might be some rat poison or something in it. Bring in your own bottle of water. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? It's certain things, man, you just looking out for. Like, damn, it's stressful. Sometimes, man, people's lives, it's stressful to come home.
True. She said some rat poison. Oh, my God. Tammy said rat poison.
Yeah, I seen it, man. I'm just saying, you don't know what that person's thinking. It's stressful at times that you need to come home. And at one point in time, you ran to go to this person.
Oh, yeah.
You love being with the person. You love talking to the person, spending time with this person. But now it's like, damn, I'd rather be at work right now. And that's a shame. To rather be at work than be with the person that you love.
Tammy said Dre has been through some crazy stuff.
I was married. I was married. So, I mean, some of these things, you know about, man, and then the first time say you want to go overtime, yeah. I mean, they don't even get the time out. They say, oh, and you like, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I was. I'm engaged right now to be remarried again to a totally different person. But yeah, I was. But you go through some things. You do go through things, and that's just a part of life. When you get 50, Tim, you're gonna go through some things as well. Not,
Yeah.
I don't wish nothing bad on you like that. But you're gonna see different things. There's gonna be different milestones that you're gonna go across. And sometimes, like you say right now, you and your guy, it's wonderful to see him right now. Sometimes you're like, damn, I'd rather be at work right now. Or I'd rather be somewhere else than besides going to see him right about now.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
Not getting married, getting
I'm
divorced.
not trying to actually, I don't dog nobody.
Mm.
Not getting married, getting divorced.
Yeah, that's what she
Okay.
just said. But I'm like I don't see like I can't see myself thinking that work is better than being at home. I don't see. She said too late already happened. What you been down that road or something?
Not so much as just joking. Man, I don't pay
I'm
her
about
no
to say
attention.
like
I don't pay her
we
no
ain't paying
attention.
you no attention no more. We
Yo,
ain't paying you no attention no more.
Casey, has that ever happened to you that you prefer to be at work than being at home with the one that you're dealing with? Let us know. I mean, because a lot of times, man, it's a lot, sometimes somewhere else besides home may give you more peace than you had before.
Hmm.
And a lot of you just what you want is that peace. That's all you want is the peace.
That's very true. That's very true. Because sometimes you can find your peace in like even the strangest of places, even though it's like I gotta put this. I'm trying to figure out how to put this. You can find your peace in places that you thought you never could, and then once you finally realize, like, damn, really? It's like one of those damn really moments in your head. Like I'm like all this time I've been looking for just this little bit of peace in my life, and like I found it here in a place or in a person that I never knew or never knew where I could find it at. That just be one of those things. Tiffany said, when I was married, I hated being at home. If I wasn't at home, I found somewhere to go.
There you
Got
go.
it.
Man, you see, and that's the problem is that you guys have lost everything of what the marriage or what the relationship was.
Hmm.
That that your comfortability at the place that you call your home
Yeah.
changed. The comfortability changed. And when that comfortability changed, now you want to be anywhere else to find some sort of peace. And that's a damn shame.
And that's really sad if that you feel the need to find peace someplace else. You don't want to be at home with the person that you supposedly supposed to spend the rest of your life with. You're supposedly going to spend the rest of your life with, and you do not want to be around that person at all.
Saying maybe subconsciously, you got a headache, you have a stress migraine when you're at the crib.
Hmm.
But on your way to work, in the car, on the train, on the bus, whatever, as you walk in, the headache is totally gone. You walk into work, the headache is not as bad as it was at home, but you can deal with it.
Hmm.
Go through the day, slight headache, everything else is okay. You go through the day. When you go back home, that headache is right there again. Something ain't right at home.
Yeah, for real. Something definitely isn't right. I forgot to pop open the whole thing on Facebook to see if it actually would work. I'll do it next time around.
All right, cool beans.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Hmm.
But yeah, when work is better than home, yeah, that's a sign that a relationship is slowly starting to fall. It's slowly starting to fall to the wayside. It's slowly starting to fall apart. Even if you don't like your job, you taking the lesser of two evils.
Right.
You
And,
really
and,
taking the
and
lesser of
work
two
and
evils.
work is the second evil, man. That's what it is.
Uh
It's the
huh.
lesser. That's the second one. Rather than being at the house. I don't know.
For real.
It's funny, man, when you speak about that, is that like I keep on saying, man, at one point in time, this is the person that you want to spend all your time with.
Yep.
This is at a certain point in life, this is your best friend. This
Yep.
is this is your best friend. This is the one when everything else, this is the one who has your back when the chips are down. But why do you hate being at the house with that person? Man, that relationship is
That,
failing.
because it can be so many different reasons based off of the situation of the relationship that you're in. At that point, it's
Mm-hmm.
time to figure it out to see exactly what's going on. Sit down, talk about it, work it through. If you need counseling, go to counseling. Other than that, if it's not something worth working on, then that relationship is falling apart and will soon eventually end.
No, most definitely, man, most definitely.
I think we can move on to number 3 right now.
All right, topic number 3.
Clue number 3 as to why relationship will be falling apart: impromptu guys/girls nights out.
Man,
Like out of
man,
nowhere, going to hang out.
man, the whole time we done been together 5, 6 years. Your ass ain't went nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Now your girl then called you. You ain't talked to your girl in like 7 years, and y'all having a reunion. One of the old reunions where me and my girl from high school, my girl from grammar school, we gonna go hang out. We gonna go kick it.
This man said grammar school. Goddamn.
Man, I'm saying you going all the way back, and then next thing you know, bam, boop, you go kick it with your girl.
Uh-huh.
You already know, man. You know what's a respectful time to come home. So it's that Friday night after work. They go kick it, everything else too. She come in the first time around 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kicked me, had a good time, whatever. Then the next thing you know, she's gonna come back again and say, "Oh, we hanging tomorrow night." Like, okay, damn, we are. Oh, cool. I can meet your friend. No, this just girls hanging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Then what about Okay, I got
What
you.
about
All
our
right, then
times?
go ahead. So the next night she hang out. This time she came in 2:30. The other night, now she coming in 4:30,
Mm,
4:30, 5 o'clock, kicking
mm,
it hard
mm, mm.
because she wanted to kick it, get away from you, the stressor.
Yep. But here's a kicker right here. It's an impromptu night out on a day
Hmm.
that y'all supposed to do something.
Oh man, let's not even talk about that, man. I didn't. Man, let me get off the subject.
Here go
I could take this
brother
whole
Nate just
day and
popped
talk.
in. Brother Nate just popped in.
Fam, what up, bro? What up, fam? What up,
The
fam?
people you hang with are hoes. All of them.
I don't see it yet, man. It ain't
I
popped up
know.
in chat
I know,
yet.
because it was hidden. It was hidden. It was
What
hidden.
up, Nate? What up, Nate? She reconnects. She reconnects with the hoes in her life. That's what it was, man. And she
Whole
ain't got
nation.
time for the. She ain't got time for the good old guys no more, man.
It's a hip hop
She,
roller coaster.
fam, she back in rotation again, dog. That's all it is, y'all. That's all it is. It goes the same way with the guy. Hey, his boy, he ain't seen his boy in like 5 years. His boy
Mm-hmm.
come to town. Him and his boy kicking for a little while. They gonna kick again the next night. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man,
Doing a
they
little
didn't
too
hit
much right there. Doing a little too much right there. But
right, man. They didn't hit the strip club. Then they did something else. Hey, they hit it.
yeah,
Then they start seeing life outside of you, cause them motherfuckers ain't got nothing going on. They
I
ain't
mean,
got nothing going on. They ain't married. They're not in a serious relationship. They all single, and they be like, "Girl, fucking girl, fucking girl, they fucking girl,
mm-mm-mm.
fucking girl," and that's what they doing.
Basically. So I'm thinking like, man, well, like you just having all these impromptu nights, it's like all of a sudden just clean out of nowhere. You wasn't doing this before, but now all of a sudden you having this night out after night out. It's happening. Even if it's not every night, it's at least like every weekend.
Yeah,
Y'all going out over and over and over and over and over again, and it's like to the point like it's a pattern that you not it's not enjoyable to you anymore, and then it hurts even more when you plan something with your significant other, and they choose the guy's night out or the girl's night out over the night out with you.
right. It's like you're not. It's like you're not a part of that person's life anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You're the person that at home. They go home to you, whatever kind of friendship, relationship that y'all still do have in y'all relationship. Oh, we still do those things. But as far as being together or you kicking it, spending time with each other, they don't even give you that time anymore. But Brother Nate comes with a little bit of feedback as well. He
Mm-hmm.
says when we don't value what we're making, so we are allowing bad energy into our space. And that's exactly what it is.
Yep.
Is that, now it's like, okay, we on the best of times right about now. So I'm just gonna get out to try to de-stress or whatever else. And what you're doing is you just sit here, you're getting a lot of bad energy, getting some bad advice, hanging out a lot longer than what you should have been hanging out.
Yeah.
And you're doing things that you really shouldn't be doing if you're inside of this relationship, quote unquote.
Very true. Because I mean, like,
Man, come on now. We got it's three brothers right now talking in the row. We need some females on this one right here. Man, come on. We need some female. Shay Boogie, where you at? Where you at, baby girl?
Yeah, like I said, we both reached out to her. She probably sleep.
Man.
And the thing was, she was just up sending all of this information out to us. She was just up hitting us up with all this information that she had put together for us.
Man, make me want to hop off the call for a second to call her personally, man.
Shoot, I text her personally. I still ain't even heard nothing back from her. Man. Like not they. I text her. And Tammy said, "Right, where is Shay? I don't know. Like she's somewhere out there in the world." And the thing was, she was ready for this episode too.
I mean, she was. She was all up on it.
Man,
got the notes together and everything else.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic, bro. I'm gonna see if I can call her. I'm gonna actually call her.
All right, man. All right. The ring will wake her up. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But a lot of times we as people, we need to understand that you have to give your partner space, true enough. But also you need to continue to try to work on that relationship. Just because you have that person doesn't mean that the work is done. And those are a lot of times, like I said earlier, we get a little selfish in our thing. We don't see things and we stop hearing. And that's the biggest thing. We can't stop hearing. We have to continue to hear. We have to continue to want to be a part. And man, but I hope these clues are helping you guys see some things within yourself or within your partner. Because trust me, when things start going downhill, it's hard to reconnect. It really is very hard to reconnect.
Very much so. And the ringing did not wake her up. Oh man. But yeah, I really, like Dre said, I really hope these clues are helping out because we have 2 more to go through.
Two more, man. We moving, man. That's what I said. We need. Yeah.
Yeah, we moving, but hey, we got something else to talk about towards the end of this, so we got time with that too.
Yeah.
We got filler. We got some filler, so we good.
Yeah.
But another clue number 4, as an easy clue of why a relationship is falling apart, is clear signs of enjoyment of other people's company. So your significant other is really not enjoying your company, but they're enjoying the company of everybody else. It's your company that they don't like.
So that's like you living with somebody, right? They come in, you in the crib, you come in, hey, how you doing? Hey, whatever. Hey, keep on going, clean up the house, whatever it is. The phone rings, or they go on the video call. Mm-hmm. They on this phone, they laughing, they tripping, they having a wonderful time. It's like, it's like the most wonderful thing in the world. Mm-hmm. But then you say something to them, it's like an attitude. It's like, what the hell I do?
Exactly.
It's like you done lost that pecking order, fam. You done lost that pecking order. So you way down on that totem pole right about now.
Mm-hmm. And don't even know how you get down there.
You down there.
You just down there. You just down there. But this person who you're somebody you're supposed to be dating or in a relationship with or whatever the case may be. Sam said that's me towards my super. Good on you. Good on you. But yeah, when this is someone that you talk, well, I'm not talking to, I'm sorry, dating, in a relationship with, married to, whatever the case may be, if it's down to the point that you feel like that you are just the bottom tier person amongst everybody else in this person's life, then that's right there of just some issues right there. Because sure enough, you're in a relationship, you're going to have your back and forth, you're going to have your arguments, but at the same time, you should be one of the main people that makes this person smile or give
Man,
this person a happy feeling. But if they giving you like, whatever, kind of like attitude and they really blah and dry and bland with you, or they always upset with you or something of that nature, like you have done something wrong to them each and every time, I would say it's not like you didn't say good morning because you didn't wake up to him, but you did wake up with him, so you don't have to say good morning. You don't have to say good morning. You just still, you still say it anyway. But I'm just saying.
I mean, dude, it's probably the most. There's two feelings you get. The first feeling you get, man, is when it's happening to you, is you feel like, damn, you hurt bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second thing is that you pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
You got everything to say to everybody else, but you ain't got one word to say to me. Or you can sit there and be on social media all dang on day. You can say everything you gotta say on social media, but then when you get to me, you ain't got one word to say to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like, then what the hell? What the hell? Why are we even? What? If we can't have conversation, if we can't communicate in our own home, or we can't communicate in our friendship, relationship, or whatever we want to call what we have, then why are we even together? If this person right here is, if everybody else, you got more conversation than the person that you're actually supposed to be spending time with, supposed to be in a relationship with, there's something totally wrong inside that relationship.
This is true. 100% true.
And when you get to that point, dude, you can't save it. You can't save it. There's no saving. A lot of these, with these clues that we're giving right now, in my opinion, when you get multiple of these, the relationship cannot be saved. It's to the point you got to chalk that shit up.
Yeah.
And when you see it, you can't hold on any longer. Because what are you holding on for? Heartbreak?
Yeah. No, I'm not going to say heartbreak. They're holding on with the thought that things will change and go back to the way they were.
Okay, now tell me, you said, what if they go to therapy? My whole question is this. When you go to therapy, is both parties really willing to participate in therapy? And what are we going to therapy to do? Are we going to therapy to rectify the situation, or are we going to therapy to see what is the cause of the situation?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe when you go to therapy, the cause of the situation is too far gone that you don't want to come back to even be part of the couple. I'm just saying.
Oh, you speaking facts right there. Because therapy can only go so far, especially if both parties aren't willing to participate in it as well as they should. Like if one person is more into it than the other, it's not going anywhere. It's really not. And that's really just a waste of time and money. So
and then you start finding out shit that you don't really want to know.
Mm-hmm. And then some ugly truths start popping out. And you're like, well, damn, you've been holding this in for the past 5 years and you never bothered to tell me. Well, hell, if you bothered to listen, I'll be bothered to tell you.
I tried to tell you. You wasn't listening to me.
Exactly.
Just tell me outright. Say exactly what it is.
Because if your mouth is open, your ears aren't.
There you go. And that's the one thing about a relationship and a relationship, friendship, any kind of ship that it is.
Mm-hmm.
In order, you need to learn how to listen without responding. You need to learn how to listen, hear everything that's being said before you want to respond. Give and stop holding on to the first thing somebody says. Mm-hmm. That you have to respond to that. Learn how to listen. Listen, let that person get it all the way out. I don't care if it takes that person 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes to get one point out. Allow that person to get that point out. But we're so in a now society that we have to come back and get all this information at one time. We got to come back. Because you're ready to argue. You're ready to argue.
And the thing is, you should not be talking to respond in an argument state. You should be talking to listen, talking to understand, talk to have comprehension of what's going on within this person. Like, okay, I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. And if you don't understand, ask that person to explain to you what it is that they're feeling.
Either
So
explain. There you go. Explain.
that's pretty much it.
Mm, 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 mm.
I mean, it's really not that difficult to listen to understand. And then if you don't understand, ask them what do they mean so that person can explain it to you. Because if you actually asking someone to explain that to you, that actually shows that you are listening, which will prompt that person to give you more detailed information about what it is they're trying to tell you.
And then that person may open up, like open up even more about it. But hold up, we got 5 people out there.
Yep.
Have you ever been in a situation like we're talking about right now that you were the person on the receiving end that the person that you're with supposedly have more conversation with more conversation with everybody else outside of you? Just give me a yes or no. Case that agree, communication is the key.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm pretty sure at some juncture, and almost, I'm not gonna say in all relationships. I would probably say like maybe a good
No, continue till you
seven,
say yes.
I say 7 out of 10 relationships, 7 out of 10 relationships. I'm pretty sure that one person in a relationship has talked more to somebody else than their significant other.
I mean, but also, but that's okay. But my whole thing is that, but when your significant other is right there in front of you, it's like you have nothing to say to that person, but you have so much things to say to everybody outside that relationship.
Yeah, that's a little messed up.
I mean, damn. I mean, do you really want to make that? You're making that person feel like this small.
Hmm.
Seriously.
I mean, it's one thing like when you are just like it's one thing like if the person's mad at you or something like that, but if the person's not even mad at you at all, you haven't done nothing to make them upset, but yet that they're willing to talk to everybody else around them, but barely will give you 2 words.
Yeah.
That kind of hurts. That makes you feel way smaller than what you actually are because you're like, damn, I'm supposed to mean something to this person, but they're treating me as if I don't mean nothing to them at all. So now I feel like, damn, like really like damn, like what the hell? What the hell do I need to do to actually show you that I'm here, I'm visible, you can talk to me, you can have a conversation with me,
Mhm.
and that's kind of fucked up because this you have to beg for something that's supposed to be natural. You should never have to beg for something that's natural.
I mean, communication is the most natural thing in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
The
And
most natural thing in a relationship. I mean, a lot of people say, well, how you got it. No, we ain't gonna talk about you must do what you gotta do to keep them wherever. No, we ain't gonna talk about that. What you need to do is learn how to talk to that person, learn how to listen to that person, so that when times like that happen, you know.
mm-hmm. Okay, Tammy said it might not be natural for some people. Okay, true. Communication might not be natural for most people. There's a lot of people who are very to themselves, very quiet, very reserved in terms of talking about anything and keeping a lot of things to themselves. I get that. But for those people who aren't afraid to talk to somebody or something like that, they shouldn't treat another person as if they shouldn't treat the person that they're with as if they're a complete stranger.
You're correct. I mean, we understand the social disorder have changed the way they communicate, but also when you inside the relationship, you have given this person the clues to be with you,
Mm-hmm.
and you're building something with this person. But when you're sitting up there, but you're talking to Sean, you're talking to Robert, you're talking to Mary, and you having great conversation with these people, but your spouse or your significant other just sitting there looking like, damn, hello. I just
Mm-hmm.
asked you how your day was. You here to her to me, but you giving them a whole spiel and you ask you how your day was. You say it was okay, but you talking to them, you giving them how all every step of your day your supervisor made you mad, how you almost snapped off on this person and everything else, but you giving them a whole spiel about what happened, but you only get it was okay. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. Man. So clue number 5. I think it's time for
Yes,
clue number
sir.
5. The final clue The final easy clue for a relationship is falling apart is random callers hanging up. This one right here, though. Wait, hold on. Tammy said, I had a friend who was just really inexperienced, so she didn't communicate well at all, and the guy left her. She learned from that. She learned from that experience. In case it says,
True.
if you can talk to all those people, you can also talk to your significant other. You just have to learn how to get it started. Yeah, exactly, because that person already tried to get started. How was your day? There's your starter point right there. But yeah, right here, the clue number 5, random callers hanging up. Now, this right here is like on the verge of like, the relationship is about to end. This ain't no falling apart. This is on the verge of it ending because if the person is hanging up, they're not supposed to be calling that person in the first damn place, and they know they're not supposed to.
Who in the fuck is calling you?
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
why
like,
are they calling you? Oh,
like,
it's random because I answer the phone, right? Or
uh-huh,
I'm around.
uh-huh.
Or one of them things is, oh, I'll call you back. When you walk in the room, oh, I'll call you back. Fuck you talking to if you gotta call them back later.
Mm-hmm.
Or you walk in the room, they get up and go to another room and have a conversation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that one right there.
What's so dang on important that you can't talk in front of me?
Oh, it's not the fact of it being important. They just can't talk about it in front of you.
Oh. That was my mom, but she was telling me something about my sister.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what's
right.
wrong? What's wrong with your sister? I do know your sister. We are in a relationship. I have met your sister, so it's like, what's
I
going on
thought
with
we
your
was
sister?
family. Shit, we've
Like,
been on
what's going on
vacation.
with
We
her?
done kicked it.
I'd have been
What's
to the
going
family.
on?
I'd have been to the family cookouts. What's going on?
Hold up, Steve. I was there 2 years ago when old boy beat her ass. What's going on now?
God damn. God damn. Oh man.
I'm
Saying they
just
probably they
tripping.
probably talk cases said they probably talking about you. I don't give a damn. If they talking about me, they can talk about me to my face, not behind my back. Not behind my back. Timothy said, or they let the other person, your significant other, is in the room, or can so the conversation won't go there. Also, that the conversation won't go there. So they basically letting you know, like, hey, my significant other is here, so we can't talk this particular way right now. You gotta wait till he go to sleep or she go to sleep or go to work or whatever the case may be. Russell finally took it forever to get here. Russell said, say it to my face so I can correct what you got wrong.
Most
Boom!
stuff, man.
Boom!
Most stuff. No, girl time. We talk about our partner's bad habits. Okay, if that's what it is. All right, then cool. But why the hell the phone would hang up? What when the phone ring, I say hello. You're like, oh, your phone is ringing. I grab your phone and it says spam lightly, not not scam like it says spam. All these words is spelled wrong on your shit. I pick it up. Well, matter of fact, it says back with my picture on there. I ain't fucking down with your ass. So I pick up the phone. Hello?
that, yeah.
Click. Hold on. What the hell going on?
Uh-huh. Like
What
someone
was that? What was that? That TikTok we seen Steve when they said, old girl was like, save all your messages under your man's name. He won't check his own messages. Okay, now go back to curling your hair. What type of shit is that?
like I said, yeah, they suspect. That's some suspect shit right there. That's what it is. That's some
Man,
suspect
that's
shit.
so damn suspect. It's ridiculous. It's
I'm just
serious.
saying, yeah, when you got random people calling your phone and hanging up when your significant other's around, or when your significant other picks up the phone, and I realize that voice isn't yours, like, oh shit. Like, yeah, that'd be some issues right there, or even worse, it's just random, not even random callers hanging up. The random caller calls and you dismiss the call.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you dismiss the call.
You
Oh,
dismiss the
like you said,
call.
when you walk in the room. When you walk in the room, I gotta go. Collect.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dude.
And you get up real quick. All of a sudden you dismiss the call, and then you get up like 5 minutes later, say, I got to go to the bathroom, but you take your phone with you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you in the bathroom for like another 10 minutes. Like, hey, I don't remember you eating no cheese. What you up in there doing? Like, I don't remember you eating no damn cheese. You ain't constipated. What did you got? What you got?
Well, leave me alone. I was reading something.
Yeah.
I was on my Kindle.
You was on your Kindle?
Watching YouTube. Yeah, okay.
So you in a bathroom watching. Well, you know what? I can't even say nothing because old dude from that one TikTok was on his toilet.
Hey, man, leave him alone, bro. Leave him alone. We're going to get to homie today. Leave him alone.
Oh, bro was on the toilet, though. But yeah, like seriously, though, like when you say you rub one out, what's really going on?
Right, Russell.
Like, yeah.
What the hell going on?
Well, that goes back in terms of the first clue, lack of physical affection.
So, bro, you look at Russ. Yeah, she went to the bathroom like,
Oh shit,
man, get the fuck out of here with that, man. Shit, I'm just being real, man. I'm just being real. Yo, Steve, man. Oh man, read that thing I sent last night.
Okay, let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. Y'all give me one quick nanosecond. I'm gonna pull something up real quick. That
Hey man, so these were the 5 clues that your relationship is in trouble. We brought them up to you. There may be others, but these are the 5 clues that we came up as a group, and we seen some things. We had some things. You know, our whole purpose right here is to give you real adult conversation. But a lot of times, people are scared of adult conversation. People are scared of real conversation. And so I hope that that's what we're giving you guys every single day, every time we don't hear a real conversation. But before we get up out of here, Steve is going to read something to you guys. And we want everybody honest opinion. You talking to Steve?
Yep, I already got it up and ready. I'm actually going to read it all word for word.
Now, go ahead.
Here's the thing. This is from male to female. Okay? Male. The male says, "Hey, are you checked in to the hotel? Let me know what's going on. I called you 3 times. What the fuck?" Female, "I'm so sorry. I just checked in 30 minutes ago. My phone was charging because it died. I'm getting out of the shower now. Bet I'm on my way to see you. Huh? Wait, what do you mean, huh? I'm on my way to hang with you. Is that an issue? Hang out in what way? Tessa, we've been talking 5.5 months. I flew you out here and got you a hotel. I want to see you, babe. Why you acting brand new? It's late. It's late. I don't want company tonight is all. I'm tired. It's literally after midnight. Okay, I'll be over in the morning. I'll let you sleep. Wait, over in the morning just to hang out as friends, right? Can we FaceTime? My phone is still charging. Why you acting different? Do you not want to hang out? I don't want to know. I didn't know we was just friends. I wouldn't have flown you out. I don't fuck my friends. We've been sending news and sexting on FaceTime. What am I missing here? I feel like we're rushing things. I don't want to have sex or anything. Just hang out as friends, if that's okay. You're amazing and a good friend. I don't want to upset you. Upset me? I'm livid. I paid over $1,000 for you to come out here. I don't do I don't do that for friends. You know what? No worries. Since we're friends, I'm gonna need my money back. $977.56. That's very precise and motherfucker. I don't have that. Why are you acting this way? I just want to take things slow. Please don't be mean. Taking it slow would mean me not flying you out here. You played me. So checkout is tomorrow at 12 p.m. Checkout is at 12 p.m. tomorrow. I'm canceling the other 2 days. Also, I'm canceling the flight back. You can figure it out on your own. Wow. So this is how you do people? I don't have money to get back home. At least allow me to fly back. I'll check out tomorrow. No, lose my number. No, lose my number and have a nice life. I'm sorry. You blocked me. Please pick up. I don't have the funds to get home. Shaking my head. Now, I literally just read that word for word. So shortwave version, dude flies a girl out to wherever he lives, and they have been talking and sexting and sending news for 5.5 months. She's talking about wanting to take it slow and not wanting to see him or whatever the case may be. So he's saying they just friends.
I gotta pop off for a second, okay? I'll be back. I gotta pop off.
All right. He said that he says that basically they just friends. So she's saying that they just friends. So She doesn't want to mess up anything, blah, 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 blah. And he paid $1,000 for her to come out there. So the question is, who do you think is wrong in this particular situation? The guy who flew her out there, who says, you know what, we've been talking for 5.5 months and you saying I can't see you at all, or we just friends, but we've been doing non-friend stuff for 5.5 months, or the girl who was out there who says, let's take it slow, who said, take it slow, and now it's just boom. So tell me what y'all think in terms of that right there, because I really think in my mind that I really think in my mind she is in my mind she was wrong. I know. I mean, I understand. Tammy said that they both trash. I get you. I get you. I get you. You said that they both trash. I understand, and I get you in terms of that. Which I say there's nothing wrong with that at all. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinions about who is who and what is what. But the real question is this all really the case? Is it really the case of him being wrong or her being wrong? That's what I want to know. Sorry, y'all. I'm over here doing 15 things at once. There we go. Let's see. See, Tammy says they're both trash. Russia says she led him on and let him do all this, knowing what the deal was, but tried a one star pity card, and didn't realize she was dealing with a nice one that was still a real one. The dude was thirsty and let his penis do the talking. The girl was greedy as fuck. That's what Tammy said. Kesa says, I'm familiar with that story. Two things. She was wrong for not having a backup plan and money to pay for a room and flight, just in case he clowned her when she got there. Tiffany says she is wrong. She knew what it was when she went out there. She's playing games. They've been sexting for 5 months, 5.5 months, man. 5.5 months of sexting. That's a lot of sexting. Casey says, second, they should have talked about what would go down beforehand. True, communication is key. Let us know, like, get the plan going. Let them know what's going on and everything like that. And everything of that nature. Tammy says that guy should have confirmed that she wanted sex before she came out there. You know what? It's just one of those things. Tammy says, I agree with Casey. She should have had her own money. Yes, she should have. You go into a place that you aren't familiar with, you don't really know anybody but one person, and it's a distance, obviously it's a distance away from where you live. You need your own money in terms of that, because if things go awry or if things go wrong, you need a plan B, just in case as shit went down, as shit went on, to get back home. Casey says some people need to actually hear what would go down. Otherwise, they pull a move like she did. Yeah, I mean, like, communication is 100% key in terms of all of this, and it's just one of those things it's just one of those things that shouldn't be done. It shouldn't be done by either one. I would have seen, like, here's the thing that I would have done. Here's the thing I would have done. I probably would have canceled the rooms. I probably would have canceled the rooms, but I would have probably say, okay, your flight is this. You got to get your own way to the airport or whatever the case may be. And you can just have your flight and get on back home. Cause I'm not going to have anybody stranded someplace. I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. I don't want to be stranded someplace. That especially a place that I have no idea about and I have no way of getting home. So I'm not going to do that to somebody just because that's who I am. But I'm not going to let you just take advantage of me in a particular situation like that. You're going to take your ass all the way the fuck back home. The room is canceled. This whole little meeting is canceled. You just take your flight and you go back home. I don't know how you're going to get to the airport because I'm not getting there, or whatever the case may be. You didn't have no money, but apparently you have money to get a cab, or Uber, or whatever the case, from the airport to the hotel. So you got to let me know about that. All right, so Dre took a while before you can come back. So the thing has ended. So Dre is out right now. Let's see, Casey says, I do like how he took that L though. Yeah, he did take a L. He did take a L. That's $1,000. He won his money back. It's the same. Okay, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I don't know if it'll let me answer due to the fact that I'm currently on video. Yeah, it's not gonna let me answer right now. Hold on. I got you on my phone.
Bad, fam. My bad, man.
You good, man? I got you on my phone because since my camera's being used for the other thing, I actually have to turn off my camera on here.
Okay, it's not a problem. Not a problem. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you got a mic.
All right, cool. So where do we go with that, man? Where we go with that? Right?
Oh man, everybody, some people. Well, Tammy said both of them are wrong. Casey said that the girl is in the wrong. Tiffany said she's in the wrong. Um, Russell said it's the same as the females that act fast and wiggly in public, but when it's time for it to go down, they turn into an action figure. Nah, do all that you was doing before. I didn't go to the theater just to read a book of old false advertising ads on baby boy. Goddamn.
But the real thing was this, okay? First and foremost, you guys have talked about sex. You've seen each other parts, private parts. And to be totally honest with you, you probably did. He didn't beat off to her, and she's actually even playing with herself in front of him. What in the hell do you think that we were going to come together and do what? Are we just going to be friends now? We didn't miss that whole talking friendship thing. You accepted that. You accepted that money on the premise that you were going to get a free trip. That's exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So now get home the best way you can. Get out that hotel. Hopefully that hotel got some damn what you want to call it, Steve? What is it?
Free breakfast.
Free breakfast buffet, a continental breakfast before 9:00. Because trust me, you up out of here. You up out of that room in a little while. And go home. I ain't trying to sound harsh or anything else, but also.
Oh, I thought that would work.
Ahead of time. And I really feel that you have to talk about these things ahead of time. So you'll know exactly what's going on, where we get in the whole situation, what we're actually doing. So that's where I'm at on it, bro. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I do apologize. I had to drop off, man. I'm getting windows replaced soon, so they had to come and do measurements. So I do apologize.
It's okay. You back on the big screen over here.
I see myself. But we got some feedback, man, before we get up out of here, bro.
Okay. Let's see. Casey said, Russell, people be out in the streets putting their representative. What?
Out front.
Oh.
Putting representative out front. Yeah, they do. Mm-hmm. Most deaf all the time. Boy, you get it. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You get more dick pics, tit pics, pussy pics than anything else out there, man. People showing their whole family. I mean, showing the whole you dig out there, man. And it's all the time, bro. It's all the time.
All the time. All of the time. Casey says she changed her mind, which she has that right, but she should have had the coins to get home. You don't depend on someone you've just been on the phone with. Yeah, you just been on the phone with. Yes, I don't care if it's been 5 months. It's not something that you just do.
I mean, but my mom's always told me, no matter where you at, you have attitude money. Mm-hmm. And the thing she said with attitude money is anybody can get an attitude. You can get an attitude, that person can get an attitude. You always have enough money to go back home. Mm-hmm. And that's the one thing. You have enough money to make it home. Yes. And that's what she should just had, enough money to make it home. Forget about the room, whatever. If you have to catch a bus to get back home, catch a train to get back home, make sure you have enough money to get back home. And that's what it is. But me personally, I'm reading this. You said something, man, earlier today, man. And you was like, yeah, she there with her other dude. That's what she there with.
Oh yeah.
She there with another dude, and she using your money to be with another dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not far fetched. That's actually very believable. You all of a sudden we've been doing this for 5 months. All of a sudden now you don't want to see me at all. No, ain't no like it's
Oh,
late. It ain't no late. There ain't no like hanging out as friends. No, ain't no taking it slow. It's another motherfucker.
right. He do it. His behind do need to get her home. But yo, I got this to say real quick, man, on the real tip about that. Ain't no such thing as late. Midnight, come on. You come to see me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't fool you out here. We about to kick it.
Mm-hmm.
We're kicking it. Also, I got a problem with him as well. Why you ain't at the hotel? Why you not at the airport meeting her?
I mean, true enough, that's something that's true, unless there's some factors that came involved, like work or something like that, because he did call her 3 times.
Yeah, okay, I got you. I
He
got
did, he did reach out to make sure that she made it there, but she didn't reach out to him saying, "Yeah, I'm here." But she, she
I
said her
mean,
phone died.
I,
So,
but also, man, most airplanes nowadays have a little thing that you can charge your phone while you're on the plane.
mm-hmm. And
Most
his,
airports, before you hop on the plane, by the seat they have a little adapter that you can plug your phone in, so
mm-hmm.
you can, so you can just say that you made it or whatever. I mean, so your phone can stay charged.
Yeah, you should already know.
I'm just saying, bro.
Anytime you go in anywhere and traveling, your phone should be fully charged before you hop on your car to get to destination. Your
Man,
phone
when I
should
had
be
my
fully
when I
charged.
had my Android, bro, seriously, no lie, man. You can take the back off, replace the battery.
Mm-hmm.
Man, every time I traveled, I had 3 replacement batteries just in case the battery goes out. I had my little pocket travel, my little pocket charger to keep
Mm-hmm.
you charging each battery. For
Yeah,
the simple fact that I had enough batteries to get me back and forth to where I needed to be.
true that.
So I would not be able to be shit out of luck without a paddle, man. Seriously. But she was on, in my opinion, I could be wrong. I don't know the young lady. She was on bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably would. I actually can agree with that because I mean, like you going a half a year of talking and, like I said, sending each other news and sexting over FaceTime and stuff like that. I mean, at this point, that's beyond a friendship thing. That's beyond just being friends. It's more to
That
work.
that is so true, Casey.
Yeah. Plus anything, Case said. Plus anything can happen. You need a charged up phone. Yes, you do. You dig. But man, this was a nice little decent episode. Had a nice little tidbits here at the end in terms of this whole situation between this man and this woman and traveling and flying out and all this other stuff shit. So if any of
There you
these,
go, Russell.
oh,
There you go, Russell. There you go.
she got out there on somebody else's dime, go find another. Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. So if any of these 5 clues pertain to you or somebody else that you know, please. Oh damn, Russell. Her phone wasn't there. Her hands were just full. Yeah, he probably was already at the hotel already. That's probably how she got there to the hotel. Hey, an old dude that she got there can't fly her back neither.
Right. That's all it was. They was using somebody, bro.
And then turned around and get played herself. I mean, that could be the scenario. I could be wrong. Who knows? We will never know what the true nature of that situation would be.
The world will never know.
Unless you found the old girl. That's pretty much it. But yeah, like I said, this was a good one. This was a nice little episode. Hopefully, none of these 5 clues pertain to your particular situation right now. But if they do pertain to them, please keep a lookout, keep an eye out in terms of it, and actually try to work on them if possible. If it's somebody that you know that may be going through any of these situations right now, go ahead and guide them to this to see if for a fact that this is what they're going through. Because at some point in time, you might just be going through this and you would never really know. Because, of course, by you being in a relationship with this person, you could be a little bit blinded by it, which is perfectly understandable because you're loving this person, you want to be with this person, you care for this person, and that's the case may be in terms of that. So, with that being said, Big Bro, anything you want to say?
Hey man, thank you for the opportunity. Hey Shay, we miss you, baby. Today we miss you. So I want to say to Russell, Kesa, Tiffany, Tammy, thank you.
We
Brother
appreciate
Nate, thank you. To
y'all coming
everybody
through.
else who's out there in the world listening to this podcast on Anchor or listening to it on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, everything. I want to just say thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. We say we appreciate you so very much. And most importantly, y'all, love on your peoples. Tammy said, don't forget to mention our next episode.
Oh, of course not.
Casey.
Of course not.
We're not gonna never forget that one. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be talking about what, Steven?
Give me one quick second as I pull it up for you. We're going to be talking about that right there. Match my energy. This is basically a Shay topic right here because she's talked about nothing throughout her whole life except for matching energy. I'm surprised this ain't a picture of Shay right here. As much as she talk about it.
That should be all Shay right there. Match my energy. Match my energy. So tomorrow, we're going to talk about matching someone's energy. Match the energy that someone's putting out towards you. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow.
So be prepared for that one. So, of course, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for your feedback. I appreciate those who are watching. For those of you who are listening later on like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, feel free to come over here on YouTube when we go live. Remember, we do go live every Tuesday and Wednesday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell and let you know when we go live. Now, you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss when we go live.
Hey, man, we need one subscriber, man. We need one subscriber, man. Come on. We get 100 subscribers with this next subscriber, man. Come on, subscribe and hang out with us. Come on, be with us, man. Tell us y'all love us. Come on, man.
Yeah, the reason why he emphasizes that because right now we are sitting at 99 subscribers. We've been sitting at 99 subscribers for about a month now. So if we can give that one more subscriber, it'll put us in the triple digits of 100. And hopefully we can continue to climb on up from there because that would be great if that be the case. So go ahead, share this video, spread the word. Spread the word of En-Syte. Let them know that we are here. We're always here. We're here again, like I said, every Tuesday and Wednesday. Trust, believe me, it's a great thing that we're doing. And trust, we got episodes on deck lined up for you all. As you see now, we have episodes prepared early. So y'all know what the fuck we're going to be talking about beforehand.
Man, it ain't no out. No, we know what's going on. We got stuff already together until the middle of July. I'm serious. We need to finish off the end of July, probably tomorrow or one day next week. But we have July totally finished. Yeah. So I'm saying we are ready. We're giving you everything you want, everything you need. Man, we hyped. We ecstatic. So and guess what? We was on motherfucking time today.
Yeah. On time with no issues at all. We barely a minute late. Barely a minute. It was like 5 o'clock and like 50 seconds when I hit the start button.
But we were here.
But we was here. So we appreciate all of you all. You all have a beautiful night. And remember, as always, stay insightful. Peace.